Hey, welcome to another episode of Beers, Jacket Barbecue. So today we're doing some deer steaks and a deer loin. So it's hunting season. Our daughter Nikki's boyfriend Sean already shot 2 deer in New Jersey. So he gave me some meat. So we're gonna try some steaks. So I had 3 steaks and 1 loin. Cover them both in Kosmo's hot cow cover. And then actually sous vide them for 2.5 hours at 120 degrees. So what I'm gonna do is get them out of the bags. I kind of just shut it off now, get it out of the bags, dry them off, and then we're gonna just sear them off on the Webber Kettle. And then that's gonna be pretty much it, but it's gonna be a quick one. The sous vide, we've done the sous vide once before on some deer steaks, and it really turned out well. It actually tenderized them up a little bit, and it really helped us keep a true medium rare. So that's kind of what we're going for here. So we'll see you at the grill. Check out the introduction here, and we'll see you soon. All right, so we're gonna do the searing of the deer. Like I said, I have the loin and some 3 steaks. So I'm actually gonna put them on the opposite side and spin that grill in for now. Just wanna get them positioned nice. They feel very nice and tender. So I'm thinking it's gonna be very good here. I just threw a few coals in because it was just a little bit low. I wanted to get the fire up there a little higher. All right, gonna spin these off and turn them. All right, another minute. We'll be back to one more flip. All right, we're gonna spin them out again, and I may not put the steaks back over because they were so thin, and I want to keep them at a medium rare. But the loin can definitely afford to have a little bit more onto it. Yeah, I'm going to leave the steaks where they are. I'm actually going to set them in the middle so when I spin them, they'll kind of stay where they're at. Minute now for the loin, and then 1 more minute on the other side, we'll be done. All right, we're going to do the last spin here, hopefully. The other thing is I never put the top back on when I'm doing this part because we're only going a minute aside. So I just keep an eye on it. There we go. That's looking like it is. So this should do it with this. I said 1 more minute here. We're going to pull them off. All right, going to pull them off. I'm really curious on this cow cover to see how it turns out. So we're going to let them rest for a little bit. And we're going to cut into them and see what they look like. As always. All right, so here we are at the end. We had 3 deer steaks and 1 deer loin here. So we sous vide them for 2.5 hours at 120 degrees. Before I vacuum seal them, I actually use Kosmo's cow cover hot, and then vacuum sealed them, let them cook for 2.5 hours at 120 degrees. When we pulled them off, blot everything dry. Got the Webber Kettle going pretty hot, and then put it on for a minute aside, twice in the loin, only once in the steaks, because they kind of were, because they're so thin, they're probably a good medium rare. So, like I said, it's deer season now. Our daughter, Nikki's boyfriend Sean, has been hunting, and actually I'm lucky enough to get supply of meat, so I'm gonna cut into them, see what they look like. I'll do the steak first. That's tender. I don't know if you can see that. That's like a medium rare to a rare there. Extremely tender. Wow, that has some good flavor. That cow cover just gives that little bit of extra flavor. The deer itself is just fantastic because of the how tender it is. And the cow cover does have a good amount of salt in it, which I was going to salt and pepper them, and I thought I'd try the cow cover. So let's try the loin now. So again, wow, juicy, medium rare. I don't know how that's coming off there on the camera, but let's try a little piece here, see how it is. Oh, looks good. So loin's very good, not quite as tender as a steak. So we're gonna have actually an excellent meal tonight, eating the deer steak, and the deer loin. So if you like what you're seeing, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell, give us a thumbs up, give us some comments. Like I said, Sean gave me a bunch of deer, so we're actually probably gonna try a roast with some potatoes and carrots in the future. So we'll see you next time.